All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, bags and baguettes, welcome to the final match. Ben Hacks over here on the left, you know him, you love him, you're rooting for him. And over here on the right, we have Gladiator Forrest. We're going to do the best of 3 rounds, and they both have learning enabled, which means that they get to learn each other's strategy and hopefully use that to their advantage as they fight. One quick note before we begin. Gladiator Forrest here has 4 times the neural network brain size than Ben Hacks, so Ben Hacks has his work cut out for him. But we're going to do best of 3, and let's just jump right into this. Turn on isometric camera and start the battle. Here we go. They are off, and here comes first contact. Let's see what happens. Alright, 1 for 1, attack for attack. Good deal. Even match so far. Next up, oh, attack for attack again. Okay. They're even so far. Oh, and it looks like Ben Hacks blocked. Forrest is, oh, but Forrest, he went for a taunt there and got massive damage again. Ben Hacks again did double massive damage to Forrest. Forrest is blocking his attacks. It looks like Ben Hacks is not letting up. Oh, but he goes for a block this time as Gladiator Forrest tries to go in. Oh, but Gladiator Force finally got what he wanted, taunted while Ben Hacks defended and got a power-up boost over Ben Hacks. Can he use that to his advantage to come back? Oh, okay, here we go. So Ben Hacks did 2 damage while Gladiator Force did 3. That's kind of what he was looking for, but he's going to need a bit more than that to come back because he's in quite a deficit at the moment. Ben Hacks has plenty HP to spare, but Forrest gets more strength. This is interesting. This is getting really interesting. Let's see what happens next. It looks like, okay, they're both defending. They're both playing it a bit safe at the moment. Gladiator Force probably needs to play a lot more safe, but he's not letting up. He's going on the offensive. Okay, they're both defending. Anything can happen. It's still anyone's game. Gladiator Force has a strength edge over Ben Hacks, but if he keeps playing like that, I think that Gladiator Force definitely is not going to take this round. So it looks like Ben Hacks has kind of smartened up to the fact that he has less strength than Forrest, and he's refusing to attack. Because if he gets caught in too many attack scenarios, his health can drain really quickly. So it looks like he's just playing it safe and just doing all defending until the round ends, which is quite smart because Forrest is not letting up on his attacks. So they're just taking the same amount of damage each time Forrest attacks, and at the fact that Forrest has less HP means that Forrest is gonna lose first. But still anyone's game. Ben Hacks could surprise us and not defend. But I doubt that's going to happen. I doubt that will be the case. Alright, and Ben Hacks, our boy Ben Hacks, takes round 1 by a nice margin. Good deal. Good deal. Alright, here we go. So now first attack, even match. It's the second attack that's the most important. What is going to happen? Oh, and Gladiator Force actually defended this time. So he learned from his mistakes in the last round. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh my god, Gladiator Force with more HP got a power boost, but he tried to do it again, got greedy, but Ben Hacks caught onto him and did double damage, critical damage. And that put Ben Hacks in the lead, but it's still anyone's game this early on. Oh, and Gladiator Force secured more attack power with a taunt while he defended. This is an interesting round 2 because this, at the moment, Gladiator Force is in the lead. Attack on attack is not where Ben Hacks wants to be. He does not want to do that again moving forward with the attack that he has, but he's still attacking. Interesting, he's taking the risk. And Gladiator Force secures more attack power. This is not looking good for Ben Hacks. This is not looking good at all. It looks like Forrest really learned from his mistakes in the past round and is taking advantage of those mistakes in this round by applying what he has learned. This is really interesting. So it looks like Ben Hacks actually is still in the lead. Somehow he... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Gladiator Force definitely has more HP than Ben Hacks. But it's still anyone's game because they will take the same amount of damage so long as Ben Hacks does not attack again. If he continues to block, which is what he did in the previous round, then they will take the same amount of damage and it will be a pretty close bout at the end. Ben Hacks, if he's smart, could drain Forrest HP down to it being really tiny, and then they could attack at the same time, and they could have a tie match. But we'll see how this plays out. Ben Hacks is definitely on the defensive. He's not taking any risk. While Ben Hacks is on the offensive. He's just draining down both HP. It's hard to tell. It definitely looks like Forrest has more HP, but it's kind of hard to tell. They might even be even at the moment. But one way that Forrest could take advantage of this situation is if he learns the taunt while Ben Hacks keeps on defending. He can get another attack power boost, and once he gets 6, then he will start doing 2 damage when Ben Hacks defends while he attacks. But we'll see what happens. We will see what. This is a really interesting bout. They're both playing it extremely safe. Except for Forrest is a bit on the offensive, which is good because it's keeping the match entertaining. But we will see. We'll see what happens here. In fact, I think they actually have even HP. I think their HP are even because of the reward they're getting for when they both defend. It's the same. So I think their HP is exactly even. This is an interesting match. This is an interesting match. Anyone's game still, but it's looking like it's going to be a tie. It's looking like, unless Forrest pulls a taunt out of his sleeve or Ben Hacks decides to attack, which at this point it doesn't matter. They both have less than 2 HP. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man. And this is going to be a tie. This is definitely going to be a tie. This is definitely going to be a tie at this point. There we have it. Tie match. Wow. So we went from Ben Hacks winning by a margin in the first match and then a tie in the second. Who is going to win this one? If Forrest wins this one, then it's going to be 1-1. We can't end it on 1-1. Second. Oh, okay. Gladiator Forrest. He's learned. That first error he made in the first round, he's not doing that again. Let's see if he does a taunt here. Let's see what. Oh, snap. Okay. So he taunted. Ben Hacks defended. Oh, he got greedy. Okay, so he's still doing the greedy double taunt and taking massive damage, which is going to bite him in the 2-sheet later. But he has, what, 3 attack power to Force 2. Now he has 4 attack power to Force 2, which is good, which gives him a lot of opportunity at the end game. But Ben Hacks, he's definitely on the defensive. He's not taking much risk here. Which if Forrest was smart, he can use that to his advantage and get a lot of attack power, and it would not matter if he defends or not. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, Forrest now has, what is that, 6? Oh my god, he has 6! He has 6 attack power. This is a game changer. This is a game changer. Because now when he attacks, he's going to take 2 damage. And Forrest is going to do 1. This is a game changer. Wow. Okay. I think Forrest at this point is going to take it. Because it does not matter at this point. Ben Hacks is going to keep on blocking. And Forrest can keep on attacking. And at the fact that he has 6, he's going to do 2 damage. And Ben Hacks is going to do 1 damage. The equation goes attack to defense. The damage that the defender is going to take is the attack power divided by 3 of the attacker. So he has 6 divided by 3 is 2 damage. And it looks like Forrest is definitely learning. His offensive strategy, staying on the offense, has taught him a lot from his mistakes in the past round. And I think Forrest is definitely taking this round. So interesting. So interesting. Ben Hacks, you have to pull something out of your sleeve, my friend. You got to stop at the defense. Experiment. Try some new stuff. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ben Hacks. No, buddy. Oh, pal. Well, good thing that he has 1 in the bag because this is going to bring him to 1-1. This is going to bring them to 1-1. And whoever wins the next match, winner takes all. But at this rate of learning, it looks like Forrest is the only one that's adapting. Maybe that's credited to his bigger brain size. I don't really know. But that'll do it. All right, so you see here, we have a 1-1. 1 Ben Hacks, 1 Forrest. We're going to do one final match. And let's just keep our boy Ben Hacks in our thoughts. But it's not looking good for our boy Ben. Let's go back into our menu here, get Forrest loaded, and we'll do one round. Here we go. Here we go. Isometric camera. What? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Ben Hacks, please learn something. First attack. The most important is the second. The second attack says a lot about how the match is going to go. Okay. All right. Gladiator Forrest still on his defense. All right. And he attacks. Now this right here is going to taunt defend. Okay. Now is he going to be greedy? Is he going to go for that double taunt? Will he go for the double taunt? He still goes for the double taunt. But again, it doesn't quite matter because as it showed last match, he learned how to overcome that double taunt greediness by getting 6 attack power. Ben Hacks is still in the lead at the moment. He's doing quite well. There it goes. Forrest has already started. He got his attack power 4. Ben Hacks is doing too much defense, way too much defense. He needs to learn how to taunt. But you know what? I don't think that Ben Hacks is going to learn how to taunt anytime soon because the way he was trained initially fighting Frogman. Oh, there goes Forrest's 5 attack power. He was initially trained on Frogman, which used the Berserk AI. And what that AI is attack every single time. And so what that taught Ben Hacks early on is that there's no room to taunt without taking massive damage. So I think that his neural network is probably like super opposed to taunting at this point, based on what Ben Hacks learned early on. So I think that our boy Ben Hacks doesn't really have much of a chance here, unless Forrest does not get that 6 power. If he doesn't get that 6 attack power, then it could be another tie match. Which I hope not, because we need to end this. Someone needs to come out the victor. But it's kind of looking that route. It's kind of looking like another tie match. We'll see what happens here. So as always, our boy Ben Hacks is super on the defensive. He is not taking any risk whatsoever. He just wants to dwindle down Forrest's HP. And again, that might be credited to his small neural network brain size. But I will give him credit for having 4 times smaller of a brain size. He's doing really well. He's doing phenomenal. So we got to give it up to our boy Ben Hacks for that. Yeah, it's looking like another tie match. Unless Forrest pulls a taunt out of his tail, it's looking like another tie. We're going to have to do this to double overtime. Not much in the way of commentary now. It's just we've seen this play before. This play-by-play. All right, they're just slowly dwindling down the HP. Good deal, good deal. Oh, wait, what's this? Does Ben Hacks have more HP? I think Ben Hacks has more HP than Forrest. Holy smackaroos. Holy, oh my, do you know what this means? This means Ben Hacks takes it. Ben Hacks is going to take it. Oh my God, what a twist. What a turn of events. I did not see that. But look at that. Look at that. Forrest attacks. That's it. That's the end. Ben Hacks won. Holy, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was not paying close enough attention. Ben Hacks won best of 3. Holy shit. My boy, you did it. You did it. You did it. It's time to celebrate. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this was entertaining. It's been a long time, 9 weeks or so, working on this AI project, trying to get them to learn and converge. These are pretty complex strategies, complex enough for me at least, and they were able to learn. Thank you for tuning in. Go watch the main video if you're confused about watching this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Holy shit, that is awesome.